calm. Authoritative, analytical. Think Robert Greene meets noir detective. Pacing, slow. Allow the silence in the audio to emphasize the point. Most people misunderstand this idea. When they hear, "act like you are the best," they imagine arrogance, loud confidence, or fake superiority. That is not what real power looks like. Real power is quiet. It does not announce itself. It does not seek validation. It simply expects respect. You are listening to Path of Power. And today, you will understand why the way you act shapes how the world treats you, long before you prove anything. Let's begin with a hard truth. The world does not reward potential. It rewards perception. People do not see who you could be. They respond to who you present yourself as. This is why two people with equal ability receive completely different outcomes. One hesitates, the other moves as if they belong, and the world adjusts accordingly. Acting like you are the best does not mean claiming superiority. It means removing doubt from your behavior. Doubt is loud. It leaks through posture, tone, hesitation, and over-explanation. Confidence, on the other hand, is economical. Few words, slow movements, clear decisions. The most respected people in any room are rarely the most talented. They are the ones who seem certain. Certainty creates gravity. Human beings are psychologically drawn to those who appear grounded in themselves. Not aggressive, not defensive, just centered. When you act like you are the best, you stop asking for permission. You stop seeking approval before acting. You stop explaining yourself to people who have not earned that access. This immediately changes how others treat you, because people sense hierarchy before logic. They feel confidence before they analyze skill. This is uncomfortable to accept, but it is true. Now here is where most people fail. They wait to feel confident before acting confident. That day never comes. Confidence is not a feeling, it is a decision repeated daily. You act first, your mind follows. Every leader, every respected figure, every dominant presence you admire, they were not confident because they succeeded. They succeeded because they acted as if they deserved to be there before the proof arrived. Acting like you are the best means holding standards, especially when no one is watching. It means you do not rush to impress. You do not chase attention. You do not compete loudly. You assume value, and therefore you do not bargain for it. Watch how powerful people behave. They do not feel silence. They are comfortable letting others speak. They do not rush to justify mistakes. They correct them quietly. They do not explain their worth. They expect it to be recognized. This behavior sends a subconscious signal. I am not seeking your approval. And paradoxically, that is what earns it. Here is another dangerous truth. People treat you based on what you tolerate. If you tolerate disrespect, interruptions, dismissiveness, you signal low internal value. Acting like you are the best means tightening boundaries. You respond, not react. You listen, but you decide. You do not overcommit. You do not overshare. You move with intention. Even your body language matters. Straight posture, unhurried movements, eye contact that is calm, not aggressive. These small details tell the world how to place you, long before you speak. Now let's address the fear. Many people are afraid to act confident because they fear being exposed. What if I act like I'm the best and fail? Here's the reality. You will fail either way. The only difference is how the world remembers you. Failure with confidence looks like learning. Failure with insecurity looks like weakness. The world forgives confident failure. It rarely forgives timid presence. Acting like you are the best does not mean pretending to know everything. It means trusting yourself enough to handle what you don't. It means you are not afraid of being wrong because your identity is not fragile. Fragile people overreact. Strong people adjust. This is the mindset shift. You are not acting superior to others. You are acting aligned with your future self. The version of you that has already earned respect does not apologize for existing. They do not shrink to make others comfortable. They move with self-respect. When you act like you are the best, you raise your internal standards. You stop doing things that weaken your image. You speak with clarity. You dress with intention. You choose your words carefully. Not to impress, but to reflect self-control. Self-control is power. Now let's talk about silence. People who feel inferior talk too much. They explain, justify, and defend. People who feel secure speak when necessary. Silence creates mystery. Mystery creates authority. When you pause before answering, people lean in. When you rush, people tune out. This is psychological. Acting like you are the best means allowing silence to exist without anxiety. It means you are not afraid of being misunderstood temporarily. You trust that consistency will speak for you. Here is something most people never realize. The world tests you constantly. Small tests, interruptions, dismissive comments, boundary pushes. How you respond determines your rank in their mind. Do you fold? Do you over-explain? Do you laugh nervously? Or do you remain composed? Acting like you are the best does not mean confronting every challenge. It means choosing which ones deserve your energy. Selective response is dominance. Now let's ground this. This is not about ego. This is about self-belief translated into behavior. If you internally believe you are capable, but externally act unsure, the world listens to your behavior, not your thoughts. Alignment is power. Your actions must match your internal standards. And when they do, something shifts. People speak to you differently. They listen more carefully. They hesitate before crossing you. Not because you demand it, but because your presence commands it. This takes time. You will feel uncomfortable at first. Your old identity will resist. Your environment may challenge you. That is normal. Growth always feels like arrogance to those who benefited from your self-doubt. Do not shrink. Refinement is not ego, it is evolution. Act like you are the best, not loudly, not desperately, not aggressively, but calmly, consistently, with self-respect. Because eventually, reality catches up to behavior. And when it does, people will say, "You've changed." What they really mean is, you stopped playing small. If this perspective sharpened your mindset, subscribe to Path of Power. This channel exists to help you move with clarity, confidence, and strategic control. Remember this: the world treats you the way you teach it to. Act accordingly.